Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I just want to just go over a little bit of what it feels like, or what I deal with as far as being an artist and being an owner of a record label. First and foremost, I want to say that I started Higher Records because I wanted to have my own business. And I felt like I wanted to use something that I naturally did, something that I didn't have to worry about somebody else. I had to wait on somebody else. I had to anything with somebody else. You know what I mean? And when I say that, that means I don't have to do no songs with nobody else, because I can sing and I can rap. I write my own stuff. If I want to record, I'll make sure I took the lessons and stuff like that for recording, so I can record my own stuff and mix it down and have it mastered, or I can send those things out if I want to. And I want to make sure that I had that money to do whatever I want to do for marketing and promoting, or I took the time out to do graphic design, so I could make my own stuff, just put myself in a position where I didn't have to deal with nobody else. And I feel like a lot of people don't understand that about me. Like, I don't call myself a Pisces because I'm a child of God, and we're not really supposed to be dealing with all that kind of stuff. But just to the everyday person, you know what I mean, that might be into that or whatever, I do fall into that category, and they know it's because of my birthday. You know what I mean? They know that type of people that we are. We are very mysterious. Or I was into it at one point in time, so I ain't gonna sit there and act like I don't know nothing about it. But at one point in time, then I was into it, so I do know things about Pisces and how we are. You know what I mean? So I'll put it in that way, in shape or form. But at this point in time, I know I'm a child of God, so I don't deal with all that kind of stuff. So anyway, point of case of me saying that is by me knowing that that's the kind of person that I am. You know what I mean? That's the kind of person that, the characteristics of, we very mysterious. We like to be to ourselves, but then at the same time, we super sensitive, and then it takes a lot for us to, it's one dynamic or the other. It's either you're going to be on my good side or you're going to be on my bad side. There ain't no in between. It's cut and dry, black and white. But then at the same time, we ain't going to sit here and fake the funk with nobody. You know what I mean? We're going to say what it is, and that's what it is. And if it hurt your feelings, then, we might say, I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings, and this is, I meant what I said, though. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm telling the truth, I'm not going to back on, my truth and say, okay, well, these are the facts. I'm not going to base it upon my opinion. These are the facts of the matter. The facts of the matter is X, Y, Z. If that hurts your feelings, then don't get mad with me, but get mad with, you got to just deal with the truth. You know what I mean? Even Christ said, am I your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know what I mean? So with that being said, I kind of just want to talk about it a little bit. Like, I'm sitting here and, I'm scrolling through the gram or whatever, and I told one of the homies that earlier today, I was like, I just hit him up and I was like, how you doing today? And literally what I said, how you doing today? And then he was like, he was doing good. He asked me how I was doing, and I was just like, man, I said, I'm just feeling like, why right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why? And me sitting here feeling like, why right now is because, like, I feel like I'm scrolling through the gram and all I'm seeing is folks just doing something. You know what I mean? Doing something. You know what I mean? And a lot of people say, well, that's what you're supposed to be doing something. You're supposed to be posting something. You're supposed to be, whatever. But at the same time, it's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, it's everything just to be seen, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just showing, oh, I did my hair today, girl. You know what I mean? Like, you supposed to do your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to get up and do your hair. Or, people doing their makeup and stuff like that. Now, mind you, if you're a makeup artist or whatever, or, you know what I mean, like, you're in that field and you trying to get you a job doing that, or you trying to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying, pick you to do their makeup or something like that, and that's different. But if you just sitting around just doing it just to be doing it, and it ain't no business behind it, they say, okay, so then I got my business cards and stuff together, so I'm finna go, I got my pictures and stuff online, and I'm finna go to whatever I can go to, wherever it's finna be some people at, whatever people that's, like, for example, makeup artists go to the mall or something like that, they go in Sephora or something, they go in the store, pass out that card, hey, I'm a makeup artist, to go, my Instagram, whatever, just make sure y'all hit me up, y'all want me to come do your makeup, I got some pictures and stuff up, whatever. And it's kind of like the same thing, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't doing all that, to try to get you some money off of it, then what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, is you doing it just to be seen? You know what I mean? And it's kind of like, at the same time, it's like, I told him, this is what I'm saying to him too. I'm just, this is what I was, telling him in the message. And then I was like, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, by me being able to see that, or me recognizing that, am I not being hypocritical because I'm seeing it? And you know what I mean? Like I said, I also told him, I said, why are they doing it? Just to, they want to see what you're doing and compare their lives to what your life is, to see, okay, well, try to make themselves feel better. If they feel in a bad mood, they're going, okay, well, let me go check on Witchy Woo page and see how they doing. I hope they doing bad, because I'm not feeling so good today. So if they doing bad, then I'm gonna feel good about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. Like, I know y'all seen that junk when Keke Palmer did that junk recently. I just went on your page just to see if you were still miserable. Like, what kind of junk is that? Like, I'm sorry, but I never mess with that girl like that. I'm sorry, but no, because that ain't my kind of person. And let me just leave it at that, because he come on my page about to go in. But anyway, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's not the kind of stuff I'm into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to nobody else's page to look for, and let me see if they still miserable, and let me see if they doing something more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to go get this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got mouth to feed. You know what I mean? Like, I got to feed myself and my son. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just up here, you know what I mean, just to be seen. Like, you got to see me. So, if you want to pick me for something, or you want me to come do a show, or you want me to come, you know what I mean, do a performance, or you want me to come sing, or you want me to do a song with you, or, whatever the case may be, like, we about to begin to the, making the money side. It ain't about, I'm just up here trying to be Instagram cute, you know what I mean, or, get on somebody YouTube or whatever the case may be. Like, no, I'm up here trying to get this money, you know what I mean? Like, okay, let me invest in this, and let me invest in that, let me make sure I'm putting this or putting that, you know what I mean? Let me at least have a strategy or something. But then I started, like I said, I got off of it or whatever, and so I was like, well, what I'm finna do right now, you know what I mean, what I want to do. And so I know I got the equipment. I made sure that, you know what I'm saying, about 2 years ago when I incorporated, that I took, you know what I'm saying, I took my money and I flipped my money and got my equipment, you know what I mean? And I had told everybody that, I don't know who this is, I ain't gonna say nobody listen to it, but about 2 years ago, when I incorporated, I told everybody that year, because I, like the Lord had, gave me the word, like, hey, take that money and flip it. So I took my tax money like 2 years ago, and I went and got my equipment, you know what I mean, got everything I needed for my business, you know what I mean, like, got incorporated, got the equipment, got the office stuff, got the, you know what I mean, got all the stuff that I needed, you know what I mean, and then I just, started doing it from there. So now that I'm in a position where, okay, I got my studio or whatever, everything set up like it needs to be, got my screens and stuff up, my lighting and everything, computer ready, you know what I mean, printers, all my junk, it's set up now. It's like, all right, let me be using it. But then sometimes I don't be inspired, you know what I mean? Like, that's the problem I feel like it is for me. Like, I don't feel inspired because I'm always having to watch out for the snakes in the woods, you know what I'm saying? Like, mind you, you know what I'm saying? When I say that, I mean, like, it's too many times where, like, some dude, and it's always a dude. It ain't really girls don't really, you know what I'm saying, don't be trying it like that. But it be dudes the most that, you know what I'm saying, be just trying to use me. And when I say that, I mean, like, use me in a way of, like, you see what I'm doing, or you see what I'm capable of, and you look at me like, okay. See, first of all, and I'm gonna say this because I seen this clip earlier today with Kodak Black talking about he don't like dark women or whatever, but he like light skinned women because we easier to break down or whatever the case may be. But I'm just like, what you trying to say? You know what I mean? Like, what you trying to say? But maybe we sensitive or whatever he trying to say. But whatever, ain't got nothing to do with all that. But point of case is that these dudes probably look at me the same way, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she yellow and she short and she little, you know what I'm saying? So I could just, run her over or tell her what to do. She gonna be scared and all this kind of mess. She gonna just do what I say. She gonna listen to me, or I'm gonna have that influence over her. And it's like, hold on, no, you don't. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't taking care of nothing over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, have I ever called you and said I need you, or I need you to do this, or I ain't gonna be able to do something? Like, hold on, I know these guys, so you ain't never finna get me with that one. Like, I can't do something, or without you I can't XYZ, because that's not what's written. So it's important. So let me go ahead and throw that on out there. It's important that we know the word, because that's gonna uplift us, encourage us in those moments and those times. But point of case of me, saying that is that dudes be trying it so much. Like, they want you to do a song with them, but then they be trying to use you to build their junk. But then it's like, when it comes to the marketing or the promoting or whatever case may be, like, they do not be trying to do it. Like, they will not promote you. They would, even if y'all did a song together. Like, this is just a thing that I done ran into. I done did songs with dudes before, and I done did my song by myself too. And I find it better when I do the song by myself than when I try to do it with somebody else, trying to say, okay, well, let me just, be a team player, or, you know what I'm saying, let me just network or something like that. But I be getting tired of that joke, because I be like, okay, I'm finna do this song, right? we finna do the song. Okay, well, he want his money off of the song, and that means he gonna market, he gonna promote, he gonna put the song out there, he gonna, do it too. And so we both, getting something off of it. But they don't really be trying to do that, because it's like, well, she gonna get to play because, and I had dudes say this to me before, like, only reason why somebody gonna, deal with you or, work with you and stuff like that is because you look good. It ain't about if you got talent or you can or you can't rap or you can sing or you can't. It ain't about that no more. It's because you look good. That's it. You marketable. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. And I understand that. That's part of the package. That's part of the game. And so be it. You know what I mean? Like, beauty and brains. What's up? You know what I mean? So I look at the situation in that way, and that's fine. I don't mind that, because it's the money that's being made. But it's not like, I'm not looking for it in a vanity sense. Like, okay, I got to have this eyeshadow on, and I'm a beauty connoisseur, and I'm a beauty guru, and nah, man, like, I'm gonna throw me on some lashes or whatever. My brows is gonna be right, and we're gonna do this song. You know what I mean? But when it's time to do something extravagant, then I call in somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, when I did the photo shoot, when I was in California, I had somebody come do my makeup. I paid for somebody to do my makeup. Mind you, it was alright. It ain't what I would have did, in a sense of, I like, fuller lashes, you know what I mean? Or even like with the photographer, like the angles, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't really care for the angles, because I felt like it made my face look fatter, but I guess it's the camera or whatever the case may be. But I don't like the way that the pictures was, but they alright. They, they serve the purpose, you know what I mean? So that's just me being for real. But anyway, ain't no shade, because they got used. That's the point. Ain't no shade. So, but the point of me saying all that is like, okay, so I started getting inspired. I said, okay, well, I got my stuff set up. Let me just do something. You know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, I don't like to do it, because it's like, I'm sitting here doing all the work to get the attention, or get the people to come to my page, or go to my website, or even listen to my music, or, I'm putting in the money to, get it out there as far as, on iTunes and Amazon. I'll put it at all the stores and stuff like that. Get it on the radio, get on the blogs, get it on, do whatever I got to do to get, to get the plays, or get them to listen to it, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, dang, I'm doing all this, and then they don't be doing nothing. But then at the end of the day, like, they want to try to take the music and go to somebody else with it. Like, oh, okay, well, we did this song together. Me and her did this song together. Look, this what kind of numbers it done did, and I done did all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't did nothing. But then you want to try to flex me off like I'm your artist. And then when I go to him and I be like, I be like, okay, so we already did some paperwork before we even did the song. But now we got to go back, because it's time to do some other things that we need to do to market and promote the song. And I don't want you out here trying to tell nobody that I'm your daggone artist. I don't want nobody trying to tell you that you belong to me either, because I do own a record label. I don't want somebody to say that you attached to me too, like I own you, or you my artist either. Like, it's not one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't finna get me though. You ain't finna try to tell nobody that I'm your artist and I do what you say, or you made me do something, or you my manager, or you ain't nothing. You just the artist. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't nothing but somebody that helped do this song because we did a song together. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Don't try to, you know what I mean? Like, cause niggas that try to overdo it. Oh, she a girl, so I'll tell her what to do. No, you don't tell me what to do when we doing business. You know what I mean? First of all, we doing business, but it's always just gonna be business, cause I don't want you. You know what I mean? If I want you, you know, I call your name. You know what I'm saying? I call your name. I let you know I want you. I would say I want you, but I ain't running to somebody that I'm like, oh, I got to have you. You know what I'm saying? Cause if I did, I would have got whipped out some paperwork. I would have signed the artist by now, but I'm not trying to sign somebody. That ain't my goal. You know what I'm saying? My goal ain't trying to sign somebody. My goal is to make some money off this music so that I can bring in some extra income. You know what I'm saying? Like, just that. Ain't got to be all over the TV. Ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Ain't got to do nothing like that. All I want to do is, okay, am I making some extra money just in case I don't have a job ever? Like, if I get to a point where I don't have no money, can I make some money off the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, let me be able to do some shows. Let me be able to get enough money to sustain myself if I never had a job ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you've been through some of the things that I've been through and the experiences that I had with nobody helping you, nobody giving 2 F's, you know what I'm saying? And they saying right there, your family in your face, your family, your friends, your family, your so-called family, your so-called friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I call them so-called because I don't really mess with them like that, and that's real. Like, I don't mess with nobody like that, and I say that to they daggone face, and they get mad about it. Like, I don't mess with you like that, and I say it because that's me being for real with you. Like, when I needed somebody, where was you at? Only person that rode that jump with me was my best friend Michelle, and that's it. And that's it. That's it. And I'm leaving it straight like that, because that's the only person that wrote that junk out with me. And I'm talking about, and I've been through some stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, it's like, they didn't have to. And I don't put that on them that they had to. But I don't have to either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put that on there. Oh, you were supposed to be my friend, so you were supposed to do that. Oh, you have to. And it ain't like that either. You made your decision and I made mine. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. So it ain't no shade. It's just me being for real. Like, you didn't have to either. But the point of me saying that is just, like, I get tired of this here. Like, I wake up and I'm like, what I want to do. I want to, let me promote the song. Let me look up some information. Let me do some research today. Let me look up some ways to make my videos look like this. Some ways to make my videos look like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? What can I do to, you know what I'm saying, just promote something today. What I want to do. But then I sit there and do that. And then it's hard for me to get inspired, because I know at the end of the day, I done did all this work for somebody else to reap the benefit. And if the person that's reaping the benefit ain't my son, that's a problem. Like, that's the problem that I got with it. Like, these dudes be so ready to make you they artist, or you belong to me, or, you know what I'm saying, or try to tell you what to do. And I get so tired of it. Like, that's the part that makes me mad about this whole world. Like, I hate this world. Like, it's just, I just do, because it's like, I get tired of somebody, like, trying to just run me. You know what I mean? When I say that, trying to run me, I mean, like, it's just, like, I don't like dudes trying to tell you what to do. Now, mind you, it's not what they're saying, it's just how they treat you. Like you supposed to do what I say, cause I'm supposed to be scared of you. Like, that part. Now, I understand, you know what I'm saying, what the scriptures say, you know what I mean, the husband's supposed to be head of the wife, but I am not married to nobody. But, so, you don't get to tell me, you're not my husband, you don't get to tell me nothing. You ain't even my boyfriend. If I was dealing with somebody, which I'm not in no relationship with nobody, but Jesus Christ. So, with that being said, like, even if I was dating somebody, you don't tell me what to do me, because you're not my husband. So you ain't got no right to be saying nothing about nothing till further notice. You know what I mean? Like, if we go that far, you know what I'm saying? If I like you like that, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna take something. And I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm just mad, or I'm just whatever. But at the same time, like, I'm just cautious. Like, that's what it really is. It's just me being cautious, because these days, in comparison to what I thought was love and what I grew up thinking was, and, that whole moment of thinking you gonna have some happily ever after, like, I done been on that road already. And so I'm just cautious about who I deal with and who I don't deal with. Like, I ain't finna sit there and, you know what I'm saying, put you first. I ain't finna do that. First of all, that's against some scriptures. I am the Lord thy God. Thou shalt have no other God before me. So that means I ain't finna put you before what I believe in. And that's real. Like, not before them scriptures. What's the worst thing about that? You know what I mean? Like, any situation. So I know anybody that I do deal with, if I get in a relationship later on, you gonna have to understand what this word say. We're gonna have to have that conversation and look. If we get into it about something, we gonna be like, what the word say? And whatever that is, that's going to be it. You know what I mean? Like, bow, this is what it say. And that's what it is. But that makes the peace. You know what I mean? We got something that we stand on together. You know what I'm saying? We stand on these rules right here. This is what it say. But see, that's what happens when you don't listen to the music. Like, in my music, I be saying that. Like, for example, in the song, Are You Ready? I say, but let's play by the rules. How? Playing by the rules to me is following the scripts, in the sense of, what does it say? How we supposed to handle this situation? So when I put in there how, I didn't go into an explanation. I just put how in the question mark. Like, that's for me to answer later on. That's for me to answer to that person that I end up dealing with. How we handle this situation, or what we gonna do, or what we ain't finna do. This how we gonna handle the situation. If we got a disagreement about something, then we gonna look at what the words say, and that's gonna be what it is. It ain't gonna be your daggone word, because you got some, I'm in servitude of you. Nah, what does the word say? Because that's gonna supersede what you said. Like, I can deal with what the words say, but I ain't gonna deal with what you said. Because what if you wrong? Or what if you not being led by the Spirit or something? The Holy Spirit. Then we gotta say by the Spirit, because somebody can say what Spirit, but led by the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I just started thinking about that kind of stuff, and so that makes me not want to do it. That makes me not be inspired to get up and make a song or record something, even if it is by myself. Because then at the same time, like, if I make a song by myself, then I still got to do everything I was doing. Now, mind you, doing the marketing and the promoting and all that, you know, bringing awareness to who I am and the music and all that kind of stuff. It takes time and it takes for you to do a lot of things, and I'm cool with that because that's part of the package. That's what I signed up for, so I understand it. But at the same time, I feel like to the world, it make you look like, dang, you just stuck up or you selfish or, you know what I mean? Like, you don't like other people, so we don't like you, and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And it's like, it ain't because I don't like you. I love you, but this business right here. Like, I love everybody, but I still don't mess with you like that, because for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to get to know you, but if I see the snake in you, what am I going to sit there with you for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just real. Like, if I start hanging around somebody, and especially we in a music business, you know, somebody being a snake or somebody trying to come up with something behind your back, how to trick you. The devil always trying to trick you. And by me knowing the scriptures and stuff like that, it plays a big part in everything that I do. And I say that because it's like, if you know the tricks of the devil, you know how the devil talk, then what happens? You sit there and listen to it. You go that way, you done took the fruit again. You know what I mean? Like, you put the curse back on for what? So I always be thinking about that kind of stuff. Like, man, I can't even rock with this person because I know that they ain't lying in my face. I know you lying to me because I hear you saying the lies to me. You know what I'm saying? And if I just go with you, it's like, this how Eve got tricked in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do it. So then it made me just sit down somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It made me sit down somewhere. It made me be like, well, what's the purpose of doing this? And that means anything. That also means, you know what I'm saying, even like relationships and stuff like that. It make you think like, this nigga lying to me. Excuse me if I say nigga, you know, but when I say nigga, I mean ignorant person. I mean that. Because his ignorance is the fact that he thinks that I don't know that he's lying to me. And he thinks he can say whatever he want to say to me, and I just believe him. And when I tell him that to his face, I don't believe nothing that you say. I'll say that to him. I don't believe you. Because this why I don't believe you. And I'm not going to believe you because X, Y, Z. Like, if I'm giving you reasonable, you know, reasons as to why I don't believe what you just said to me, and you try to tell me I'm being crazy, like, I just gave you something that will hold up in court. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you a real reason why what you just said don't make no daggone sense because X, Y, Z. You know, I'm giving you legitimate reasons, legitimate facts as to why your last statement doesn't make any sense. And when they say that you smart, or they say that you know, or you know what you're talking about, then it's like, what can they say? Oh, you crazy. No. Ain't nobody crazy. You just think I'm stupid. And I'm not. So that kind of stuff, it make me, you don't want to get up and do this. Because to me, life ain't about money. Yes, you need it as far as, you know, to pay other people to do whatever it is that they do. But do I need money to have a roof over my head? Do I need money to have food in my mouth, clothes on my back? No, because I still know the word of God, what he promised me. So I still look at the situation like that. I don't look at the situation like, well, if I don't pay my rent, then I'm not going to have anywhere to stay, Johnny. Like, I don't do that. I be like, well, if I don't have no more money tomorrow, I still know I was given a promise. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I still have my promises. Like, that means somewhere to stay. That means something to eat. I know that. And I believe that. And I trust that wholeheartedly because I've seen it in action. Like, I've been through stuff. So, with that being said, like, I don't sit there and stress out about that kind of stuff or be worrying about, oh, if I don't have, you know, I've been through enough already in my time. Like, mind you, on top of that, like, survival training, you know what I mean? Like, even being in the military, you go through survival training. Like, what you gonna do in this situation? You know, like, you've been in a situation where if you fell asleep, you would not pass. You know what I mean? Pass the test. Like, it was a thing called battle station we had to do before we even completed boot camp. You went to sleep, you had to stay up 24 hours. If you went to sleep, you ain't passed. You was set back. You was not getting out of there until you passed. And I'm talking about all kinds of scenarios going on. I'm talking about it was some stuff that was going on, and you know, I got to be confidential about some of that stuff. So, you know, like, it was things that was going on that you had to be ready for whatever kind of situation you was put in. So it's like the same concept with, you know, with life. Whatever situation you put in, what is you finna do with it? So I really feel like I got equipment to make songs, like record music, sing on there, you know, mix it down, and I say, okay, so if I want to make a song, I could do that. But at the same time, I got, like, for example, right now I'm using my voiceover equipment. This is something totally different from what I usually record music on. And I feel like if I'm doing this for the money, then okay, I'm doing it for the money. But if I'm doing it to be seen or I just want attention, then you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no point in me doing that. Because if I want to be seen or I want attention or whatever case may be, I'll go right outside. I ain't got to get online and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want to, like, for example, when it started getting warm on a consistent basis, because I like the warm weather. I be outside all day long. When I was a kid, I was outside all day. And Mama told me when the street lights come on, then that's your cue to get in the house. I was all around the city. I'm talking about I was outside playing, all around the neighborhood, going anywhere I want to go. And as long as I was back by the time the street lights came on, I was good. I mean, she didn't know I was going all around the city and stuff, but I was. But I think I told her, you know, Mom tell Mom whatever I want to. Not in the sense that I, disrespect her, but I mean, like, I tell her, where I was going and what I was doing and stuff like that. Like, after the fact, like, now I'd be like, oh, I was going over here to do this and do that. I wouldn't tell her all little because she might get mad or something. But, you was a kid. So, anyway. But, like, for example, when I was a kid, I learned how to catch a bus. And I mean the city bus. I don't mean, like, the bus, like the school bus. I'm talking about the city bus that go anywhere. And the bus driver wouldn't say nothing, the bus driver wouldn't say nothing. If you got on there and paid your money and you sat your tail down somewhere, then they not finna say nothing to you. Like, they didn't say nothing to me. Like, I would get on the bus, pay my little, I think it was like $1 or something, or $2, $1.50, $1.25. Well, I don't know. I don't remember what it was then. Well, I know what it is now. It's about one. No, I don't even know what it is. Like, now, I ain't gonna get me blind. Anyway, point of case is that, I used to get on a bus and I used to go downtown and get on another bus and go to the senior citizen home because my great grandma was living in there. And I used to go in there and sit with her and stuff and, like, brush her hair. She couldn't do nothing. She had type 2 diabetes, so she was real old. She died when she was like 99 or 100 years old. I think she was 100. And so she, at that time, she couldn't really do nothing but sit in the bed and stuff, but she was still alive. She could eat her food and stuff like that, but she could look around and stuff and see what was going on, but she couldn't get up and whoop you, you know what I mean? In a sense like that. Not that I was doing something, but just giving you an example of some of the limitations, So, I used to go see her, go brush her hair and stuff, sit with her, watch TV with her and stuff, just not to, just to not be by myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not to say that, like, if my friends or something, they could come outside or, just to be on the bus going somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, just in that way, just get on the bus trying to go somewhere, go somewhere and do something, or, just that kind of thing, just feeling like you wrong, I done got on the bus and I went somewhere, I ain't sitting around here waiting on you, like, or whatever. So, I like to do that kind of stuff. I'm adventurous. I like to go places. I like to see stuff. But if I just want to be seen, I can go outside for that. Everywhere I go, somebody stand me down. Everywhere I go. And this is before the music. This is just, they don't even know nothing about the music. It's not even that. It's just, I just feel like I just glow or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe they just see I'm just glowing because I'm happy. Like, that part. Like, I'm not, when I'm out here cussing somebody out, like, I'm out here, when I go out in the streets, because I'm happy, like, I'm happy because it's sunny outside. I'm happy because it's like, yes, I'm going, where am I going? Yeah, I'm going to go somewhere, or, like, I'm still happy because it's not somebody else that makes me happy. Like I was reading in the scriptures the other day, it was Jeremiah 17 in, like, 5 or 6, where he was talking about, that the Lord is our hope. He is that. You know what I mean? So I don't care. If you don't know me like that, then let me just let you know something for real. Like, yes, I'm a real person, but yes, I'm into the scripts. I'm a spiritual person. I like that kind of stuff, but at the same time, I can talk to you like a regular person and still give it to you in everyday terms without making you feel like, I can break it down to you just to let you see that if you believe this right here, then this is what you're doing. But if you don't, then it don't matter. I can just live my life, and then you'll ask me on your own. You know what I mean? Like, they just plant the seed. But anyway, he said the Lord is our hope. And so I was like, he is our hope. Not, like, as if hope is something else. You know what I mean? Like, he is that. You know, like he is our hope, he is our peace, he is our love, he is that, like he is that. And without him, we don't have those things. But since I have him, it's like, okay, boom. So because I have the Lord, because I have Jesus, because I have the Holy Spirit, because he lives within me, because this is his temple, then what happens? I have him. You know what I'm saying? Like he's mine. And it's kind of like, I am my Father one. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like them scriptures. And so I don't have to have somebody around me all the time, you know what I mean, to make me happy. I don't need that. I don't have to have somebody around me to make me feel good about myself. Like I feel good about myself anyway, because I have Christ, I have the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel good because of those things. Because he is that, and because I have him, I have those things. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like we have to be mindful of that kind of stuff. So I'm not doing this for attention. I'm doing this so if I give out my business card to somebody and I say I sing or I rap or I write songs or whatever the case may be, I'm just trying to make some money real quick. Meaning, this how much I charge you to come do this show. This how much I charge you to come sing at your wedding. This how much I charge you to come, write a song for you. This how much I charge to do X, Y, Z. So you go up here and you see what you see. And then that's what it is. Like, it's just about a business. It's not about you gonna take me and try to make your business like I'm one of your employees. Because first of all, if I was one of your employees, first of all, we don't have no paperwork. We have not signed nothing with human resources. We don't even have no independent contract. We don't have nothing. So I'm not your daggone employee. So I don't want people to try to use me for the illusion thereof. Like that's irritating. Like I don't want to work with you because you trying to make me to be something that I'm not, because you want to have the look or you want to have the illusion like you got all these folks that you can do this or you can do that, but I don't rock with you like that. So you might have all these other folks fooled, or you might make them think that you doing this or you doing that, or you big time or whatever case may be, but you not though. Because if I break it down to you according to what the scriptures say, then you're gonna be feeling some kind of way. For example, all these people that's in debt, you took out money to do X, Y, Z. If you believe in the Bible, that's against what the Bible say. Because what does it say? The borrower becomes a slave or subject to the lender. So that means you put yourself in slavery. You're not supposed to do that. You go against what the scriptures are saying. You're not supposed to take out no loan, no time. You are a child of God. You put away for the Lord to give you X, Y, Z to do whatever it is you're supposed to do. Now, mind you, I made those mistakes in the past. But when I knew better, I did better. So with that being said, like, I don't owe somebody something but some love. I don't owe you nothing. I don't have to do nothing. So it's kind of like that part. So when people start feeling like, oh, I'm flexing because I'm driving this car, but you don't own that car. If they get tired of you paying, even if you paying it, they get tired of you and say, I'm coming to take my car back. I'm gonna take my car back. It's my car. Cause you don't own nothing. And even when you do pay the car off, you still paying property tax on that junk. Don't pay the property tax and see them come snatch your car. You don't own nothing. That's real. What you really can own is something like, for example, you own that food you just bought. When you eat it, it's gone. You ain't getting it back. That's never coming back. You can do it out, but that's it. And they can use that for whatever I don't know. Maybe not be too graphic, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I be trying to let folks know, like, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? You out here think you flexing because you got X, Y, Z, but you ain't really got that junk. Like, you don't really understand. Your mind is not sound. You know what I mean? Like, just cuckoo to me. So I was just scrolling through, I just so happened to be scrolling through the ground today, and I was just like, man, this is some crazy stuff. But then at the same time, I told my friend, I said, but it's hypocritical for me to say something. It's hypocritical for me to say it, and try and make it seem as if, oh, I know this and I know that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to seem like I'm looking at their lives like they're stupid or they're, so I don't even be saying it. But I guess I chose to do this voiceover because it's like, I'm still trying to grow my business. So you got to get to know me in some way, shape, or form. And that just means, okay, even if I don't got to be on the camera all the time. I don't need to be on the camera all the time. Because what I want you to buy is the music. You ain't got to see me. Do you like the song? It don't matter. What is it? Why does it matter what I look like? Oh, okay, so I can come do the show, the performance. Okay, so you need to meet with me before you do the performance agreement. You need to meet with me and say, I like your music. I I would like to hold a meeting with you, and we can set up a time and a date for us to meet so that we can do an audition or whatever you want to say, whatever you feeling like that day, come up with an agreement. But everybody's so used to doing what other folks are doing. Well, you don't have this contract and you don't have this, because you don't understand the definition of a contract. Me and this person came to agreement. We got it on paper. It's legal. It's a legal document. It's been notarized and signed and sealed. So that's enough. That's what a contract is. Agreement between two parties. We agreed on something. This is what we're going to do. We just have it in writing in the event that some party does not participate or do what they're supposed to do. But there's so many ways that people try to get around paying somebody. Like, that's the kind of stuff that be making me mad. Like, everybody just tries to figure out how not to pay somebody instead of how to pay somebody. Like, for example, this artist, he want to get some services or whatever. He tell me what he want to spend. But he trying to make sure that he only spends money on what it costs to get the service. It ain't, okay, well, this time I'm telling him this is how much it's going to cost to do X, Y, Z. So I tell him that or whatever. I tell him how much it costs. But he trying to just, like, he just trying to figure out how not to pay you. You know what I mean? And that's just the kind of stuff I be talking about. It's like, if, say, for example, I wasn't working or I don't have, any income coming in whatsoever, and it's all I had, I'd be cussing you out because you be playing with my food for the day or something. You know what I'm saying? You be playing with my lights being on, or you be playing with my son having some diapers or something. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't thinking about none of that kind of stuff. They not thinking about my family gonna suffer if you choose not to pay me when you supposed to, because I did my homework and you want to copy my paper, or I did my homework and you want to use my services, basically. Because I know how to do something that you don't know how to do. Like, you want to use my intellectual property, but you don't want to pay me for it. You want to use my image, but you don't want to pay me for it. You want to use my name, but you don't want to pay me for it. You want to use my pictures, but you don't want to pay for it. You want me to do all the marketing and promoting and putting the music out there. You want me to book the shows and the tours and all that, and you just reap the benefit and you don't want to pay me for it. That's why I don't be wanting to work with other people. Because I get tired of it. Like, you tell them what you can do. You market the stuff. You know what I'm saying? You show them on top of that. Like, I've been showing since 2013. Showing. This is what I can do. This is what I do. I can do this for you. I can do that for you. This is what I can do. I can put you in this. Just showing you. Not just running my daggone mouth. You know what I'm saying? But then it's like, because I'm female, it's like, they don't be trying to go with it. They don't want to do it because, these men out here be feeling like, oh, I don't want to feel like I'm subservient, or I'm stupid or something, or I don't make them feel stupid at all. When you go through the drive-thru at McDonald's, you don't feel like you stupid because you made them make your burger. Like, you don't know how, you know how to go home and make you a burger if you want to, but you just lazy and you don't. You go to Burger King, you go to McDonald's. You know how to make a burger. It's the thing. Like, you have the knowledge, you know what to do, and if you don't know how to make a burger, you can Google it. How to make a burger. What do I need to make a burger? But that's the problem. Like, most of the people don't want to read, they don't want to study, they don't want to do their homework, they don't want to market, they don't want to promote, they want somebody else to do it for them, and that's why they don't never have no money, because they always paying somebody else to do something that they're capable of doing. Like, that's the problem with this whole thing. The whole game is like that. This whole world is like that. But that's what makes them a slave, because it says in the Bible, many are lost for the lack of knowledge. No matter what it is, whatever that lack of knowledge that you don't have, it's like you lost because of those things. That's what makes you lost. Because you don't know what to do. Because you don't have the way. You don't know what the way is. You don't know what the truth is. So somebody always lying to you about something. You can't tell the difference between when somebody telling you the truth and somebody lying to you. Because that's how the devil works. Like, it's like his words be so close to what the scriptures say. It be almost every word except for one word be off, and you think it's bond. That word is bond. That's what it is. And it be like, okay, so how do you test what that person said to make sure that what they said is for real? What is scripture at? Let's go to that. Let's go to let's go to the precept. Or, for example, within the music industry, well, let's if somebody tell you they want to do something, like, okay, well, let's put it in writing. let's go ahead and make it official and get us the contract going, so we both on the same page, so we both protecting ourselves in the event that we need to go to court or something like that. Then when they start talking about, no, we don't need to do that. They go, you caught it. That's just like for example, like for example, those that hustle in the streets. You know how to test it. You know how to test the man. Oh, this feel a little light, don't it? This a little light, ain't it? Then they start choking. Oh, yeah, I just caught you. And you ain't even know. You ain't even know for sure. You just did it just to see what the man was gonna say. Just to see his reaction to, you know what I'm saying? You trying him like that. You trying him to see if he was lying to you, or if he was skimming off the top. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you be catching them thieves. That's how you catch thieves. They can be right in your face. When it comes to money, people lie, cheat, still do whatever it is. And they forget that it's just a piece of paper, but they doing what they feel like they got to do to take care of their family. But that's not how the Lord bless. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a blessing. You don't want a curse. You don't want a curse comes, through lying, cheating, stealing, and, doing whatever XYZ. You don't want to get your money like that, because it don't last. You got to think about that kind of stuff, So, just going through the motions of dealing with other people out here in this world is like, this is why I stay to myself. You know what I mean? Like, this is why I be to myself. But at the same time, I still got to go out here and tell somebody about my song. I still got to go out here and sing or something. I still got to go out here and bring awareness to, okay, hi, my name is Brandy and I am an artist as well as I own a record label. And I could provide you with some services. And that's it. I'm not finna sign you. Because I don't want to babysit you. Unless you paying me to babysit you. You dig? Like, child support. Yeah, that's what the fees turn into. You understand what I'm saying to you? So my thing is that, just being mindful of all these types of situations is just like, it's why I stay to myself. It's why I don't do all that kind of stuff. Because I get uninspired. It's uninspiring to deal with another artist and they just treat you bad, or they treat you like you stupid, or you don't know anything, or just because. And it's like, even if you don't say something, just to see what kind of person they are. Like that's why when I deal with somebody, I just be keeping it 100, because I don't know what that person knows. So I don't sit there and hold back something, or you know what I mean, or be saying everything either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't say everything I know. My uncle told me this one time. He said, if I tell you everything I know, then you know everything I know. And I said, what? like you supposed to tell me. And he, I understood what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to know everything I know, because I need to know what kind of person you are. Like, I still need to be able to, you ain't just repeating to me what I done said to you already. Like, what kind of person are you on your own? Where your own thoughts at? Where your own mind at? Or are you somebody that has been influenced into, somebody telling you what to do? Somebody telling you what to do besides what does the word say about how to handle situations, or what to do, or whatever the case may be. Like, and in that sense, I know that some people don't believe in Jesus. I understand that. But that ain't my business. My tribe believe in Jesus Christ. Judah, that's what he is. And if somebody try to say that we don't, then hold on. Don't get it misconstrued about the difference between Christianity and what it means to be Israelite. There is a difference. There is a difference. Now, mind you, I done took the veil off. I subscribe to the New Testament, but I understand the importance of the Old. And I understand the customs. I understand the history. I understand all that stuff. So it's still some of the customs and stuff that I do keep on a regular basis that you ain't got to be out here, flashing it for everybody. Ain't none of your business. This is what my tribe do. This is what my, This is what my people do. But at the same time, it's like, the people that don't, that's okay too. You have your thing and I have mine, and we all find out what it is at the end of the day. So I guess I just felt like I wanted to share that, because I don't get online that much. Like, I might go up there and see what's going on, but it's boring and stupid to me. Like, I feel like it's dumb. Like, I feel like it's like, I don't like it. I just don't like it. That's just me being real. Like, if I go on, like, that's why I don't really follow too many people back. Like, people be getting mad. Like, they'll unfollow you in a heartbeat. You don't follow them back. It's like, what am I following you for? I don't, you know what I'm saying? If you follow me, it's because there's something that I'm doing or something that you see or a service that I provide that you're interested in. If not, get off my page. Like, don't watch me just for me to watch you back or just to get your numbers up or whatever the case may be. Like, no, it ain't like that. I only follow people that I want to see what you're doing. Or you provide a service that I'm interested in. Or you doing something that I like, want to see. Other than that, I'm not following you. Because I don't care what you're doing. I'm doing this right here. I have my own thing going on. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. So, I don't know if that makes me a jerk or make me a mean person, but I know that the intentions of my heart is not to hurt somebody. Because I feel like the best way not to hurt somebody is just to be honest. Just to tell the truth. And to love them no matter what they going through or what they dealing with or whatever the case may be. Because we all done sin and come short. Then that's all I can do, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and agree with you if I know what you're doing is wrong to me. If I feel like that's wrong, I'm saying that that's wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why I feel like that's wrong. If I feel like that's right, then I'm gonna be like, this is why that's right, and this is why I think that's right. That's it. Like, that's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. That's my whole everything. And I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I just be needing to get it off my chest, you know what I mean? But I ain't got to be on camera. Like, I hate sitting here trying to go through all these motions, setting up this lighting equipment. And, well, my lighting has to be, okay, let me get in this lighting or whatever. That's fine. I got the setup. Let me go ahead and get this, this right. I can't do nothing yet because I got to go in here and put some eyebrows on. And I got to, like, all that stupid stuff. Like, man, Jesus Christ, like... I might feel like doing that all the time, like, I'm sorry, but it ain't that I feel like, oh, I'm not good enough to not have it on. Yeah, I go in front of the camera with no makeup on. I don't care about that mess because I know I'm still look good. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm confident within myself regardless if I got makeup on or not, because I don't really wear a whole lot of makeup, no way. I don't. Yeah, I can make sure my eyebrows are straight. Like, that's something I like, make sure my eyebrows straight. I like to wear some lashes. Like, that's it. Ain't got to have no eyeshadow on, and I got to be contouring, and I got to highlight, and I ain't got to do all that. Ain't that deep. And it's part of my culture to make sure that, my hair right. That's it. Yeah, how is it supposed to be? Alright. Make sure my hair straight. But that's it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna do too much, no way. But sometimes it just be like, people compare you to other, like, for example. But this is, I don't know if it's human nature or what, but you feel like think about it. And I've been watching animals lately on National Geographic. Like, you see how when it's mating season, they be out there, the men be out there flexing to get the girls, though. It ain't never the girls out, the girls is doing something. And that's why we talking about, like, human beings are so twisted. The girls be out here doing whatever trying to get the man. Like, no, it ain't supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be the other way around. He's supposed to be out here peacocking, out here showing his feathers and see, oh, yeah, I got this girl, I got that girl, you know what I'm saying? And it ain't about the money, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be out here flexing. Let me see how many people you owe money to. You out here flexing. You done borrowed from your homie. You done borrowed from the bank. You done borrowed from somebody else. That ain't you. You ain't for real out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that part. And then I done said it now, so he finna take it back. Like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it be for real. Like, these dudes supposed to be out here trying to get the girls. It's mating season. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mating season. When it's mating season, them dudes be out there. I'm talking about in the animal kingdom. They be out there flexing, they be out there fighting, I'm talking about, like the, like, for example, I seen this show with these mooses, they was fighting, you know what I mean, like, they was throwing them horns, who got the biggest horns, or whatever they call it, antlers, or whatever, whoever got the biggest antlers and biggest horns and stuff like that, and them rams be out there slapping heads, you know what I mean, like, they be out there doing it, the birds be out there showing their feathers and stuff like that, who got the prettiest ones, or, like, some of them be showing they feathers and doing a little dance and stuff, like, and they be doing it for the girls, though, it ain't the girls be out here doing, the girls be out there doing it for them. They be doing it for the girls, because you got to have the girls. If you can't get the girl, you don't go on. we gonna go on. We don't need, like, women don't carry the name. You know what I mean? The boys is the one who carry the legacy on, carry the name on, not the girls. The girls gonna change their name when they get married to whomever they get married to. But when we gone, that's it. It's the boys that keep the name going, because that's where the seed come from. You get, like, you dig, like, human beings is just retarded or something. Like, I don't understand. Or it's just, you've been twisted. You know what I mean? Like, just been twisted. Like, animals have not been twisted like we have. You know what I mean? Like, they doing what it's naturally supposed to be. Alright, it's mating season. The girls is out and they is in heat. Which one is finna pick me? Let me go strip my feathers. Even if you watch National Geographic, like the other African tribes and stuff like that, they get all dressed up and stuff, put their little war paint on and stuff, put their little stuff around their ankles and stuff, put their little feather hat on, and you know what I'm saying? They be out there dancing for the girls. And then the girls go pick which one they want. Let me see which one I want, cause it's a mating season right now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see which one of these ones I want. And they be doing that. And I seen it recently where they were doing that, and what happened? Even if the men was married during that certain time, and this is the African tribes, I ain't with all that sharing and stuff, but but in the animal kingdom, they don't even look at it like that. They be like, it's mating season. I don't care who you talking about. You know what I mean? They don't care. In the animals, they don't care about that. They be like, please, it's mating season. Who in heat right now? Which is the strongest lion? The strongest lion get to pick. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lions got to fight. Then they get to go pick the girl. You want to get some? It's mating season. You want some of these lionesses? You gonna have to fight me, brother. You know, like, that's how I be. That's how I be for real, dude. That's how I be for real. So I don't know. I just, anyway. So they be doing that, like, they dressed up and stuff. They be out there, the animals, they be fighting, but we just, they're not twisted like we are. They haven't been told that this is what you're supposed to do and made that the way. You know what I mean? Like, we've been told that this is the way, and that's not true. Like, we was bred like that, like, out the gate, because we didn't know no better. Like, we didn't know no better. When we came over here, like, we got twisted. So we fell. So we don't remember, what our custom is. It talks about that in the scriptures, that we would fall away from our heritage. It talks about that. But we act like we don't know nothing, you know what I mean? Because we don't even read the daggone scriptures to know. Because you so consumed with something else all the time, and so you don't even know. You just lost. But maybe me saying it, you know what I mean, might help you a little bit, make you think. But that's why I don't be trying to, now let me say this too. We're gonna put a clause in this, in this little, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a podcast or something. A little podcast or something. I'm saying it like this here. I feel like, for example, if he is, or if these dudes do be trying to use me to get their business stuff going like that, somebody might say, yeah, you stupid, because if he was trying to use me to get his business going, then he gonna be, you know what I'm saying, he gonna have his joint right or whatever. He gonna make sure I get me some, but he gonna get his too. So he doing right by you, girl. And I be sitting there like, if he was doing so right by me, then why he gonna tell me that? Why you got to sneak? Why you got to sneak and do it? Why you can't just say, look, I really like you as an artist. I think that what you're doing, you got a great voice. You can rap and you can sing. I like your songs and stuff like that. And I would really like to have you as one of my artists on my label that I created. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And put it in paper. Put it in writing. So we both have an understanding. Let me make a conscious decision. Don't try to trick me, though. Don't try to tell me it's one thing and you doing something else. Like, that's the part I be talking about. Like, that's the part that be making it bad. It's not because he might be being for real. He might be like, I want you to be my artist. I want you to be my artist because I like your music, and you can sing, and you can rap, and you look good, so you marketable. So what's up? Then we start negotiating the deal. You know what I'm saying? If I want to do that, like, that's all I'm saying. Just be for real with me. And it seems like it's so hard to find somebody to just be for real with you. Just say that junk, like, man, let me get you as an artist, because I feel like you got that junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be writing your own stuff. I seen you, and ain't like they seen me write my own music. It ain't because I got somebody to write my stuff. No, I write my own stuff, sing my own songs. I can sing high, I can sing low if I need to. If I want to rap, I can rap if I want to. If I want to rap fast, I can rap fast. If I want to rap slow, I can rap slow. Like, that's my prerogative. Whatever I want to do on that track, then that's what I'm doing on that track, and I guarantee it'll be good. That's the blessings of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? It's written in Deuteronomy. These are the blessings. Everything that you touch will be blessed. So that's the kind of stuff that I be saying. You know, it's not always one-sided, but I just sometimes just trying to figure out why other folks do the things that they do. It just turned me off. You know, because either they not being for real, or either, like, for example, like how I say, I was scrolling through the gram, like they just doing something just to be doing it, or, you know, what's your deal? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? So I don't know. I'm just saying all that because sometimes people be saying, or I just feel like I don't post enough, or I don't say nothing enough. But I guess me doing the podcast might be the best thing for me, because I don't feel like getting on the camera every second. I don't feel like, you know, if I do a podcast, you ain't got to see me. You ain't got to be seen every 5 minutes. I'm not doing this for attention, in the sense of look at me. Like, it's, did you hear what I said? Did you hear my song? Did you listen to my music? Like, that part. You do that part. Straight like that. Just check the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you listening to what I'm saying to you? How do you feel about what I just said? Leave me some comments and talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me how you feel about what I just said. Say your piece on that jump. You know what I'm saying? Like, that, just be for real with me. Talk to me. That's it. You ain't got to be in my face. You ain't got to try to sleep with me in 5 minutes, because I ain't finna give you nothing. You ain't my daggone husband. No way. You ain't give me nothing. You give me nothing. So, you know. And anyway, I'm saying this. Like, I'm not interested in, it take a lot for me to be interested in somebody. You know what I mean? Be interested in wanting to talk to somebody. Well, the only person that really piqued my interest like that is August Alsina, and that's it. Other than that, they can keep that. So, for example, and when I say that, I mean like celebrity crush, whatever you want to call it. That's the only person I really look at like that. Like, he might be alright. He seems like he might got some sense. He might be able to go outside. You know what I mean? Like, when I go outside and I want to look at the clouds, he gonna look at the daggone clouds with me. You know what I'm saying? You gonna understand. But you see some of these other artists, they be all on drugs and pimping hoes and, you know, messing with 501 girls. Like, that's their image, or that's what they portray, or whatever. And I'm just not with that. But, you know, that's the image that they portray, and I'm just not with that. You know, so I'm that's it. I'm gonna let that go for this podcast. But this is what I was feeling like today, and maybe I just start doing that on a regular basis, just kind of lay out into my thoughts a little bit. So, with that being said, leave me some comments. Let me know how you feel about what I said. Tell me how you feel. Let me know if you feel like the game is real. Alright, I'm out.